Okay, recording is on.
Okay.
All right, just tell me when you're ready to stream in.
Okay. Kick. Let's go. Okay, actually, go to a graphic. Go to the BSN. Oh, actually, here. No,
Okay,
you were-
BSN is over.
Okay, go to. Okay. Actually, go to the field then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UNK Stadium in Foster Field for tonight's matchup between the visiting Thunderbirds from Bellevue West and your Kearney High School Bearcats. My name is Robert Goff here. I'm the advisor for Bearcat Sports Network tonight. I'm actually delighted to be on the mic tonight. Our usual play-by-play man, Nolan Dart, is at the Ryder Cup.
Enjoying some
Yeah,
nice
he's enjoying the little Ryder Cup there. Right next to me is Color Man, and he's actually going to run play-by-play the second half. Mitchell Brandt. Mitchell, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
Mitchell, we got a great game for us tonight and a beautiful weather. You don't get much better than this right here, football weather, folks. And we got a great shot here. I guess the teams lining up. Bearcats about ready to line up here. If we get a shot here, change our camera angle there. Why don't you go to the midfield, and we got our kitten. I think it was our kitten camp.
I think so. Yeah.
Mini cheer, little
Yeah.
cheer cat. All right, on to the left of me here, Tasha Russell. Tasha's running our director. She's doing our our cameras. And then on the other side, our director, Alex Lane. Alex, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Alex,
Yep.
our lone senior tonight.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel? It makes you feel old, doesn't it?
Yeah, I bet.
There we go. All right, to the game tonight. We got a great one here. Bellevue West coming to town, ranked 3-1 on the season, coming off a big kind of, I don't know, Mitchell, what do you think? Upset last week? Some people didn't call it an upset, though. What do you think?
Well,
they dropped a big one.
It was arguably the top two teams in the state.
Yes,
for
I agree.
sure. It's obvious. It's either an upset of like 2 seed beating 1 seed or
Yes. Yeah, they
1
lost.
seed being who they should have been. But
You guys don't know, Bellevue West dropped last week to Millard South and game the two top ranked teams in the state. Now Bellevue West right now usually is, I think most consensus polls have them ranked 4th.
I think I heard this morning
But-
maybe 3.
Yeah, 3 or 4. But would it shock anybody to see Bellevue West and Millard South back in the state championship game in Lincoln? No, it absolutely would not. Probably right now the two best teams in the state.
Those are my 2 top seeds when it comes to playoffs.
I agree too. Those two teams you might kind of want to stay where I'm from. Bellevue West coming in again 3-1, ranked 4th in the season. Kearney coming in 2-2 off a tough loss last week on the road to Millard West. Definitely not one of our best games we played. Talking to the boys, did they?
No, especially kind of talking to some of the players, just wasn't. The offense didn't quite get going like it normally has been.
Right. It just things weren't grooving right here. Again, Bellevue West comes in. Head coach Michael Huffman, he's 103-34 in his 9th year at Bellevue West. A lot of loaded talent for Bellevue West. What do we call here? 77 total scholarships offers for
Division I players.
For Division I FBS players. To Kearney High's 0.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I mean, if we really want to go into, we have 1 FCS.
Yeah, FCS. Yeah, Parker Wise picked up Valparaiso off of there. So talent-wise, definitely huge advantage for Bellevue West.
Those 77 are all coming between 7 players,
Right,
though.
7 players have been one. So tremendous load of talent for Bellevue West for Coach Huffman, and it all starts on the receiver positions there for Bellevue West. 8 starters coming back. The big ones to watch tonight for Bellevue West is got to be the receiving core, led by, I don't have it here. For one, Caden Helms, number 3. He's a 6'6", 210-pound senior. Look for him, number 3. Quarterbacking for the team. And also in the backfield, number 7, L.J. Richardson. He's a 6'1", 210-pound senior. He is a tank and hard to bring down. Boys talked about him last year. He just runs hard. Also, another one to watch out for is number 88, Micah Riley, wide receiver, 6'6", 230 pounds. I believe Micah Riley's heading to Auburn.
I think that is what I saw.
I think Auburn.
They've got 2 really good tight ends. I looked at it here. They 2 Division I's, like the best 2 tight ends in the state. They got Caden Helms, an Oklahoma commit, and Micah Riley, an Auburn commit.
Yep. So we're getting right here with Bearcats. But again, you know what? Games are not played on paper, and we found that out last year. Bearcats pulled off probably one of the biggest upsets in the last 10 to 15 years as the number 9 seed going to Bellevue last year and beating Bellevue West in probably one of the best games of the season. I mean, it absolutely.
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
Blocked field goal to send it to overtime.
Extra point.
Extra point, yes.
Keegan Johnson ran the Wildcat in there to score with seconds left in the game. And Kearney High blocked the extra point, sent it to overtime. Bell West scored. And Kearney High scored first play, and Coach Gould went for 2. And they went around and scored for 2. So, you never want to say there's revenge in mind. Because when you start, it's true. If you start playing revenge games, then you start looking at not the whole season. And I guarantee you, Coach Huffman, he doesn't play the revenge game. It's a long season. Even they dropped a game to Millard South, but they're looking at the long run.
Yeah.
If you all focus on one game, that could hurt you in the long run here. But don't think the players haven't forgotten.
No, they certainly haven't. Because
They
especially
absolutely
they
have
still
not
had
forgotten.
they had a whole bunch of juniors on that starting on that team last year, and they're especially I can't remember the wide receiver, but they're coming back. They've got a couple of those guys who were playing large amounts of time in that game, and they certainly have not forgot.
Yeah, absolutely not here. But band's coming on the field right now. The pride of Kearney High School, the Kearney High School band.
They're wonderful. I believe a week ago they got 3 awards at the Kearney High Marching Band Festival.
Nice.
Which, some of them missed our big show choir day for that, but I think it was worth it since I believe they got Best Color Guard.
The best color guard?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw best color guard, and I think best marching something.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're playing the school fight song right now. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come out to watch Kearney High break the banners and come out here as we get ready for this matchup between the visiting Thunderbirds of Bellevue West and the Bearcats from Kearney High School. This is BSN Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
And the Bearcats are going for 2. Bearcats going for 2. Pearson has one receiver right, 2 left. Wise on his right. Hand it off. Bearcats give it off to Alex Shaw. Shaw tries to reach the end zone. Did he? Bearcats win! Bearcats win! Bearcats a 2-point conversion. The Bearcats have knocked off the top seed and defending Class A champions.
And welcome back here to Foster Field. Band just got to play national anthem again. We usually do not play that, and the reason why we usually don't show the national anthem is we're not patriotic, of course. It's we're in an enclosed booth, and so it's actually really hard for us to get outside sound. We would love to get crowd sounds. We would love to get that there. And we see the Bearcats coming out there, but we really don't. And that's why it's kind of hard. At halftime, we had halftime shows, the dancers, the band playing. It's kind of hard to get that sound, and we try the best we can, but it's really, really difficult. We see the Bearcats lining up here. Mitchell, what do Bearcats got to do to win this game?
Looking at what Millard South was able to do, it's kind of surprising, but they were able to limit the run to well below what their average rushing yards was, and so kind of force them to go lean on one type of their offense, and like almost expect that type of offense, let it a whole lot better.
Right.
So if they can shut down one side of their offense, really help on the defensive side of things.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see what's going to work for them.
And also, you got to kind of watch the big play ability. Last week, Millard South, of course, scored 21 points. Millard South led Bell West 28-21 at halftime, and it was big play on both sides of the field. So expect some big plays from Millard West. Key of the game, Kearney High, control the ball, control the clock.
Yeah.
You know, if they can run that clock down, they can keep that big play ability of Bellevue West on the field or on the sidelines. Again, you have 6'6", you have two receivers going Division I offers, tight ends, receivers down there. Luke Johansson, 6'2", 109-pound quarterback.
Nope,
And here comes the Bearcats. Let out in the field. Who's that? Is that Molina leading them out? Number 71?
Looks
Looking
like it.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the Bellevue West.
Yeah,
I think it was the coach hustling his players off the field. It's like, those Bearcats, they're crazy. They're going to run you over.
They'll come on the field here. Great amount of respect here. Good teams on both sides here. But again, Bearcats to win the game, you got to limit the big play ability. We saw last week, we're kind of following the game on Twitter on Thursday night. Game we couldn't watch it, and it was like 70-yard run, 68-yard run, 70-yard pass. Bearcats key, limit the big play, make Bellevue West march down the field. Okay, and then also when they have the ball, when you're the underdog, you've got to limit your turnovers. You got to convert third downs, take your chances, and also kill the clock.
Yeah.
I mean, Bellevue West is a big play, big strike opponent, so they're probably not going to win the time possession game. But Kearney High really needs to win it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're scoring every single drive, then you don't need to win that time game. But Kearney High does not score every single drive, which, granted, that's how football is played.
Right. And, and Kearney High comes in 2-2 in the season. Brandon Cool, head coach Brandon Cool, in his 21st year, Kearney High 154-74. He has a state championship back in 2006 and state runner-up 2-3 years ago.
In
Bellevue
2016.
2016. Bellevue West last year went 6-1 and made quarterfinals, again, the big upset. But Kearney High, Coach Cool always has his team ready. Kearney right now, they're 2-2 in the season. However, now this is kind of my thing is the schedule. And I say this, Bell West, Kearney High, and I'd probably throw Millard West out there. You look at their schedules, they are absolutely brutal.
Certainly are.
I said, all props to Bellevue West, they're beating them. But, go take a look at the Bellevue West schedule, take a look at the Kearney High schedule, take a look at the Millard West schedule. Wow, it's tough down the board. Again, Kearney has already played Burke. They played Millard West. They played a good North Platte team. They have Bell West night. And then in 2 weeks, they have to square off against Elkhorn South, who's ranked, I think, 3rd or 4th in the state. So tough sledding for the Bearcats. And we're ready for kickoff here, Bearcat Sports Network. Glad you guys are tuning in again. My name is Robert Goff. To the right of me, Mitchell Brandt. To the left of me, Tasha Russell. And to the other side, Alex Lane. Our main camera operator, our Sunrise middle schooler. Ryan, how you doing, man? Ryan doesn't have a microphone.
Ryan doesn't have a
tonight.
microphone.
He doesn't have a microphone. He usually has a microphone.
Picked him off the computer.
Yeah, here we go. Bearcats kicking off, moving left to right on your field in their blues. Thunderbirds in the whites, moving right to left. You know what I like? The first thing I like here is they have purple on white.
Yeah.
Because was it last year?
There is a team.
There's a team we played like they're like they had white jerseys and like silver.
Yeah, like white numbers.
It was like white number. We were giving a hard time telling.
It was weird.
Hard time
All right,
finding
and
numbers.
who have we got kicking off here?
James Dakin, senior.
All right, James Dakin's.
And we are underway.
What a powerhouse.
And it's actually he's going to be returned. Nope. Right through the hands there. I think that was 6. Nope, there's no 6.
11.
11. That was Kyrell Jordan. 5'8". Kyrell, he was trying to jump up to keep the ball into that run.
As soon as it goes crosses that plane, it is dead. So he's trying to keep it in to get something going.
His heels were on the half-yard line, trying to keep it in so he could have a run. And it just kind of went through his hands there. But, all right, Luke Johansson brings him on the field. In the backfield behind him, Les Richardson, or L.J. Richardson. 2 sets. And first run, Richardson up the middle there, no gain. Or slight gain for maybe a half yard. Bearcats knocked down. Bellevue West lineup 4 receivers. Bottom of your screen, number 3, Caden Helms, and number 5, Davon Hall. I can't see the top of the screen. In the slot there, slot at the top screen, number 88, Micah Riley. Looking to right. Pass completed over to number 4, TK Barnett. And you told us Mitchell, you said our stats are not working.
Our stats right now, I'm at least keeping them.
Okay.
I'm not getting to pop up on the computer right now.
All right. So it's 3rd and 4 for the Thunderbirds. Ball at the 26-yard line. Johansson looks like he's calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, and I believe that's false start. That'll be 5 yards on the Thunderbirds. Going to make it 3rd and 9. Bottom of the screen again, number 5, Davon Hall. In the slot was number 3 there, Caden Helms. I think that's Johansson looking for Caden Helms. Yeah, now you have Micah Riley, Caden Helms, and is it TK Barnett? Down the bottom screen.
I'll go reset the play clock.
Yep. Johansson back, gets a snap, looks for a quick out pass over to Caden Helms. Helms is kind of bullying his way out there, and he got first down. Nice place up there. To number 88, Micah Riley. Well, set up there by Caden Helms and Devon Hall. What they did, they got there. Helms kind of slotted back there behind him, and those two just went out and blocked. And Helms using that big 6'6", 230 pounds, and just Micah Riley, 6'6", 230 pounds, just kind of pushed people out there and made the nice run there to get the first down. But it's good downfield blocking there by the Thunderbirds. Pull play. I think it was his run pass option there, or zone read. I'm not quite sure, but
either way, it did not work.
Yeah, other way. Drop for loss of Johansson. They're calling no gain. I thought he actually lost a yard.
I would have been my guess too.
But Bell West, all the plays coming in from the sideline. Johansson look at the side. Players line up. There really not a lot of changes. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Their formations, they don't change a lot of formations. Johansson looking deep. Got a receiver caught. Nice catch there by TK Barnett. Moving the chains again. Passed a little bit off. Barnett went back across his body there to pick that one up for a 12-yard gain there. First down for the Thunderbirds. Ball at the 44-yard line. Johansson throws a good ball there. All right, 3 receivers to the bottom. One up top again. I'm kind of looking for that screen there to Micah Riley. Nope. Richardson on the run. Strong run for 5 for L.J. Richardson. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in here, especially all those from Bellevue West who tunes in. We appreciate you guys watching here. Kearney High School is a proud member of the Strive family of schools. Strive is a Nebraska-based company that works with schools to not only help stream these great events, but help develop educational experience for students in the world of digital media. Over 150 schools strong, Strive working to help students in schools tell their stories. Johansson back to pass, looking deep. Oh, a lot of nice move there. Big cushion there by Jack Dahlgren. By Barnett. Barnett went about 15 yards, kind of just dropped there. Dahlgren gave him a large cushion, or Barnett just made a good fake. Otherwise, that is a big gain.
19-yard gain there.
Yep. And Thunderbirds are now in Bearcat territory. Ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Johansson looking at the blitz on. Oh, nice, well read there. Well read in the play there by number 36, Tanner Johnson. He saw that screen pass. Pass was completed to Davon Hall.
To lose a yard there.
Well, I think it just the Johnson was not blocked in the play, or he slipped through the block on the play in the screen. So a loss of a yard there, so brings up 2nd and 11. Bell West is coming out exactly what they thought, throwing the ball and spinking a little bit of Richardson as they go. Huffman calling play, Coach Hussman. First time we've kind of seen a man in motion there. Nice play fake there. Johansson with a run. Oh, nice spin move around with the ball to the 25, 20. Oh, they're going to somebody down the 26-yard line. Nice spin move by Johansson.
Is that a shoe?
Towel. Brings up 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Thunderbirds.
3rd and 4 on the 26.
Is this field goal range?
No. This is going for 4th down range. And that's a drop for a loss.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, I'd say lost 1. Okay. Yes, field goal range, but if you want to bet me a nickel, I'm saying that Coach Huffman goes for it.
And it's looking like they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Offense is staying on the field.
Offense staying on the field. It goes, Coach Huffman, with the offense that he has, the weapons he has, his talent there, 2 6'6" tight ends, he's going to go for it.
My guess is they're going to target TK Barnett on that outside.
I think so too. Maybe kind of have Micah Riley kind of clear things out there and let Barnett go there about a 5-yard run.
Low
Go there,
snap.
low snap, come out there. Pass deflected all the way. Caden Miller read that. And actually, funny thing is, if you look at the top of the screen there, TK Barnett was open. Johansson just kind of locked right into Micah Riley. And Caden Miller just saw the play, jumped it. Then it swatted down.
It.
Yeah, you saw the play right there. Micah Riley trying to use that big body of his. That's a good tight end. Use a body around there. But Caden Miller kind of went around the side there, swatted down. So turnover on downs. Bearcat take it over. So Thunderbirds actually kind of impressive. They moved the ball about 50 yards there, and in about 4 minutes of clock. Now see what the Bearcats can do. Riley Miller bring the Bearcats out offense up. Bearcats move left to right. Next to him, Parker Weiss. Run off the left side there for Weiss. Gain of
About
2.
2 on the play.
Gain about 2 on the play there for Weiss. Again, Parker is fielding little offers. He got an offer from Valparaiso just the other day. He's got several offers from smaller Division II schools.
Looking to increase some of those once the season has started.
Exactly. And that's
Could be
False
encroachment.
start.
well, I don't know if it's
I-
encroachment.
I'm going to say false start.
Well, okay, I'm
I
Yep,
saw,
and
I
they're gonna
saw
say
Thunderbird-
encroachment.
yeah, encroachment.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got to get a clarification on the rule. Now, somebody want to tweet at us at KHS Media Pro because we had it a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
That-
and
Yeah.
That and somebody said if the defense breaks across the line of scrimmage, it's automatically the play stops. But
I
then
looked this
it-
up because I was curious last year
Okay.
because we had this instance, and it was either, I think technically it's supposed to be you can jump off sides and
as long as
go
you get
back on
Yep.
side as long as you don't make the offense move. If the offense moves and
Moves.
reacts to you, then it's
Yeah,
then
and
it's the
that's-
penalty.
That might have been
So-
the offensive guy kind of popped up there and he made a move.
So I
It was
just,
false start.
Um,
Okay.
what
Well,
is-
Well, they call it false start. Well, a false start or offsides on defense
the
encroachment.
call was
Yep. But
yeah, it's. I googled it, and it says that it's when a defensive player moves across the line of scrimmage and contacts an offensive player prior to when the ball is snapped.
it's that contact, or I think when I looked in the Nebraska rule book, it is making an offensive player jump.
because that happened a few weeks ago in North Platte. A North Platte player jumped across but got back and they didn't call it. And I thought that was automatic 5. Screenplay coming up to Parker Weiss. I'll try to slip out there. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he might have I think he got to the line.
As I think it was snuffed out there by number 20, Preston Ames. Ames coming from the safety position, saw that screen all the way. I think actually they lost a yard, 3rd and 3 for the Bearcats. Ames saw that developing play out there and just got around to the ankles of Weiss. Because you go top side of Weiss, he's probably going to break your tackle.
and
you know,
he did just get back to the line of
Parker's a
scrimmage.
big, strong kid. In the backfield now for the Bearcats, Chris Dudenhofer. First time we've seen Dute. Change of pace over the back.
Miller will keep.
And he's going to be short. Actually, I think that was a good choice. And I think he's going to be short.
He's going to be close.
We might have to, are we going to have measurement here? They're looking it over. I think they're going to call. Oh. All right, they're going to call.
They're
So
gonna
we're going to have Claudette, one of our camera operators, is going to zoom in there. What do you think? I think we're short by about a foot. Claudette's going to zoom in on it. Nice camera shot there. Good work, Claudette there. I mean, short for a foot. That's my call.
B.
Now here's a question.
It's real close.
Here's a question. Does Coach Gould go for it?
This early in the game,
I think so.
Yes. Tasha?
I don't know. Maybe.
They've got it.
Got it.
oh,
Yep.
they
Nice
got
cam-
it.
barely.
Nice camera shot there, Claudette. Way to go.
Halfway through that football.
Give me a thumbs up there. Half of football. First down, Bearcats. Again, we want to thank everybody here
That's
for
kinda
watching. All of our students, the whole production is run by students, except for me. I'm the old guy.
And most of the time,
You're
you're
not
not
that
even
old.
up
Most
here.
of them I'm not here, but Nolan's not here. And big shout out to Nolan Dart, who is at the Ryder Cup. First down Bearcats, ball
Yep.
37-yard line.
He comes up here when we call him and we're like, our audio's out. What do we do?
End around, reverse. DeAndre
Gonna
just couldn't
get
get
a
to the
yard.
edge. Nice. That was sniffed out by Will Kaiser.
I think it's
Just-
Keezer.
Is it Keiser?
Keezer.
Keiser,
I
thank you.
think that's what we got from Austin today.
Yeah.
Yep. Will Keiser. And what it was, I think it was 88. Max Myers just didn't get that seal block on the outside there because there's a one-on-one block. And if Myers could have sealed that block off there, DeAndre could have got outside. And there's not probably a whole lot of people on this field that could probably run with DeAndre. So in fact,
He's a
kind
kind
of
dude. He had that chase down strip fumble in the first
he's kind
game.
of a track champion. When you're a track champion, you kind of outrun most people.
I think he was second place with a hamstring injury this year.
Oh, Cade Miller. Caught across the middle. Nice play fake move. And Bearcats are in business down to the 27-yard line. Nice move by Cade Miller. For Riley Miller. That's a 35-yard gain for the Bearcats. 1st and 10, Kearney, and they're in Bell West territory. Ball at the 27-yard line. Miller to Miller. We talked statistic earlier this week that we're given to him. The Miller to Miller connection so far, 600, almost 1,200 total yards. The rest of the team, 750.
So if you want to take a guess of who they're going to throw the ball to,
Probably Cade Miller. But you know what? That also can play into us because we have some other pretty solid receivers. Blitz.
Miller's going to keep it on the option.
Bell West was blitzing there and just didn't pick up the blocks there. Riley.
I think he's getting about a yard on that play.
No, that's pretty smart from Riley. Just, when you see the blitz coming and nothing's going to develop, instead of eating it, just go forward, gain what you can.
Oh, it looks like it'll be-
Gain nothing, but
get
didn't
to
lose
the line.
anything.
One thing I am seeing from the Bearcats this week is they are having Wise at the line and then motioning back up to Miller's side. I don't think I've seen that yet this year.
Bearcats have ball for a little over 3 minutes now. This is what they wanted. Just take some time off the clock, shorten this game, keep that high explosive offense of Bellevue West on the sidelines. Miller in the shotgun.
Rolled this out right.
Under pursuit. Looking out there. Nope. I think he thought. I think he was looking at number 31. Is that right there?
I think it was 30.
It was 30.
I think Braden Anderson was thinking he was about to tuck it and run.
I think
so he was blocking, ready to go.
But I think what Riley was expecting, I think he was expecting Braden to release.
Release and go off.
Braden was kind of tied up in the block there, and I think he was expecting to release in that open flat there. If he released it, actually probably would have been caught there.
Great play.
It'd been a great play there. But Braden, when they have a broken play, it's tough to be on sync. Riley was expecting to release, and Braden thought Riley was running, so Braden blocked. So it brings up 3rd and 10. Bearcats try to hopefully get something going here a little closer. This would be a long field goal for James. Fake. Into the corner. Nope.
Miller can't quite track it.
That was well covered there by Ben Knoll. No, sorry. By Keiser, Will Keiser. He was on Miller all the way. And James Day can come on the field.
I have to hand it to the Bell West student section here. I'm seeing like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's a pretty good trip. For a 3-hour trip.
Yeah,
I'm glad they came out to Kearney. All right, James Dakin on the field, senior. This is looks like about a 44-yard attempt. James definitely has the leg. Kick is up, and it looks like that's good.
It's
Good.
All right. With 4:18 remaining in the first quarter of action, Bearcats are on the board first, 3-0. There's Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be headed for the kickoff. Thanks for guys tuning in. And welcome back, Bearcats. And Bearcats strike early, 3-0. James Dakin for kickoff here. And kind of a
squib
knuckler.
kick.
I don't think James meant to do that. If so, I've never seen him do that. And is picked up by number 11. Who's number 11 there, Kyrell Jordan. I don't think James hit that one because the games we've seen him play, he's hit it long.
He's
every
knocking
single
them out
time.
of the end zone.
Yep, every single time he's hit them long. And I really wouldn't want to give some of the receivers or the skill core of Bellevue West some chance during kickoffs. All right, 4:10 remaining here, the first quarter of action. Again, thank you guys for tuning in here. Bearcat Sports Network, brought by Pinnacle Bank, our prime sponsor this year. Johansson bringing the Thunderbirds out. Man in motion, toss sweet over there to TK Barnett.
Wise
Is that
snuffs it
DeAndre?
out. I think it was Wise.
Is it Weiss stuff? Oh, yep.
I think it was.
Weiss, Parker Weiss, number 27. I said Parker runs running back. He plays running back and linebacker. He's primarily being recruited as a linebacker at the college level. But Bearcats, we're talking about the speed. Number 25, DeAndre Nagua. He, last year, was state leader in the 100 and 300 hurdles all year long until he hurt his hamstring.
And he likely would have won gold.
He probably would have won gold. He lost to his teammate.
Which is okay.
Which is okay. Oh. But DeAndre still got second with a hamstring
They're
injury.
going to say false start on that one.
Movement on the line in white. So back him up 5 yards. That is not going to make Coach Huffman happy.
No, that's now their second. That's their third penalty, I
Yes.
think. Penalties.
Now, thank you for Eric Allgood at Strive for sending us a message. He goes, KHS Media Pro, the high school rule is that the defense gets in the neutral zone, it should be flagged. That's the thing. It should be. That's what we're talking about. A play on here. Johansson looking deep. Broken up. Nice play by number 10, Cade Miller again. He's on 88, Mike O'Reilly. Again, that's why confusing us because the North Platte game.
It was.
We saw North Platte jump into the neutral zone and then jump back, and they did not flag that. And that's what was like, okay, is the rules changed? We thought it was neutral zone infractions. Thank you, Eric Allgood. Eric Igors at Strive. Yeah, and if you have a shout-out, tweet at us at KHS Media Pro. We'll give you a shout-out, Bellevue West fans. Big third down here, 3rd and 14. Ball at the 18-yard line. Johansson looking, trying to find Hall on the sideline.
They
No
are
good.
Not happy about that.
That's probably really one of his first kind of off passes. Johansson, he's had passes deflected. That's really kind of the first one that was been off.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been sharp the early part of the game. Johansson's been sharp there. Bearcats have had to make some great defensive plays to knock him down. In for punt duties for the Thunderbirds, number 10, Hunter Brown, backup quarterback, and back deep for the Bearcats is also number 10, Cade Miller. So 10 hitting 10. Oh, that was.
That's not where you want him
I
to
can't
be.
believe that was not blocked.
DeAndre is kicking himself there. Watch.
I would be too.
If we have the replays on that one, DeAndre might have ran past the kicker. He almost could have tackled him. So, but
he was close enough to tackle him.
he was close enough. I mean,
He had one other dude right next to him. I didn't
when
catch the number.
we went in there. I was watching that play there. I thought DeAndre's going to block that. He's going to look like we're going to talk to him on Monday, and now I'm going to talk to DeAndre because he's my class on Monday. Like, DeAndre, what happened? He goes, I just missed it.
It happens.
Bearcats take over at their own 49-yard line. Great field position. Bunch set to the right. Run play all the way. And Thunderbirds sniffed that one out for a loss. It's going to be about a 3-yard loss.
Miller unable to find a hole as the linemen were moving down the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Thunderbirds, Bell West moved all the way down the line of scrimmage really, really well, led by number 90. Who's that? As Arden Jenkins and number 99, Caden Kamisi. And they just went right down that line of scrimmage. And that bunch formation Bearcats had in the bottom of your screen there just didn't quite get the blocks off there. And so they blew that one up for a 4-yard loss. Now bring up 2nd and 14. Definite passing down here for the Bearcats. Trying to utilize this good field position. Miller getting out. Nope.
He's going to get, I think, a yard on that carry.
Yeah, nice tackle there. Shoestring tackle by number 60, Jacob Stevenson, 5'11 senior, defensive lineman.
They're going to say he just got back to that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Miller had some room in front of him. They're closing in on him. He would have got maybe 5-10 yards more at the most, maybe got to midfield. But
puts the Bearcats in an interesting situation now. 3rd and 14.
Yep, 3rd and 14 for the Bearcats here.
Exactly
Just
where
nothing
Bell
going
West
here.
was.
Yep, definite passing down here. Bell West might try to throw a blitz or look like they're just a 4-man. Nope, look like going to have a 4-man rush. Going to probably drop back to linebackers, prevent. Oh, screen. And that was sniffed out.
I'm going to say props to those defensive linemen of recognizing that screen.
Yeah, Jaden
They
Roberts.
realized they got through and ran the other direction.
Yeah, number 30, Jaden Roberts, sniffed that one out. He saw that one all the way. Yeah, as soon as they broke through there, they saw that Bearcats were letting them through, and Jaden Roberts came out and he tracked Parker Weiss, number 27, and blew that screen pass up all the way. Even if Parker would have caught the ball, I had nothing going on. So Bearcats could not utilize that great field position they just had. And pull the ball. And who's punting the Bearcats? I can't see there.
That is Tanner Johnson.
Is it Tanner Johnson? Got a friendly roll there. Ball went out of bounds there at the 14-yard line, where Bellevue West will take over in their 3rd drive of the night. 1:30 remaining in the first quarter of action. Bell West comes out in the offense. We'll take a really short break here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
All right, and we're back here. Run play Richardson. Sorry about that, can't work. And we had some audio issues where I guess they're finding out that they can listen to us in our commercials. We'll look at that at quarter and figure out what's going on.
And if you can't hear us, we're just going crazy.
Yep. Nice run there by Richardson for 7 yards there. Ball on the 23-yard line. Richardson's one of those kind of backs that he just kind of gears up, and 3rd and 4th quarter he just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. Big, strong kid. Screen pass. And sniffed out there, screen pass to Micah Riley. I think it was DeAndre, number 85. Is that right?
Looking like it.
Yep. DeAndre sniffed that one out for, looked like a loss. Nope, no gain on the play. 3rd and 3. Ball 23-yard line, 3rd and 3 here. Johansson get the play in. Trips to the top side. Nope. I believe that's going to be a false start again on Bellevue West. That would be their 3rd or 4th false start.
That's their 4th.
I think it's their 4th penalty. I think they've had 3 false starts and 1 encroachment.
If this being a false start would be their 3rd. That'll be an encroachment on the Bearcats.
What it was is when do that one here, I didn't see a Bearcat move. My guess what happened is they just lined up offsides. And then when the play snapped, of course, it's dead right there because they lined up offsides. So that gives them 1st down. So a freebie. 20 seconds remaining here. 1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line.
15 seconds to go.
Number 43 taking some pressure, trying to go deep. He's got a man. And caught.
He's going to catch that.
Number 11. What a great catch by Kyrell Jordan. I mean, Caden Miller was there.
He touched it.
Yeah, Caden Miller was there. Jack Dahlgren was there. People were there. And Tyrell just went up. He just got it. Tyrell just went up and just took it out of him. Great
45-yard pass there.
45-yard pass play to Kyrell Jordan, one you don't hear about. And that ends the first quarter of action with your Bearcats leading the Thunderbirds 3-0 here at Foster Field. And we'll take a break here. We'll try to figure out our audio issues so you don't have to listen to us during commercials. And we'll be back here for second quarter of action. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate every.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's
All right, we're back here. And Johansson looking deep there. Oh,
Wide open receiver.
yep. Nice crossing pattern there. Sorry we're late getting back there. Nice crossing pattern to Caden Helms. I think it's the first time we've called Helms' name today. And he comes from the bottom side going across there. Well-run route. And first and goal for the Thunderbirds, ball at the 8-yard line. Here's where you look at those 6'6", and they just kind of out-jump people.
Yeah.
You know, you look for a Riley or a Helms. Or just Richardson just run people over.
Well, not that time.
Yep. Good pursuit by the Bearcats, led by I saw number 71, Noah Molina.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Nice job, Molina, by just coming right down that defensive line. Brings up 2nd and 6, or 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line for the Thunderbirds. Looks like a little wildcat formation going on here. Is Les Richardson's going to take a direct snap. And he's going to run it here, and he's in. Touchdown, Bellevue West. Richardson. They moved out. They moved Johansson out wide, and they did that a couple times last year. Actually, Johansson caught a touchdown pass, I believe, last year on that kind of play when Keegan Johnson ran that wildcat. Coach Huffman likes that wildcat formation, but you know what? It works for him, especially when they had athletes like Richardson and Keegan Johnson last year. So Bell West back at lead with 11:07 remaining, touchdown. In for the extra point, number 10, Hunter Brown. And looks like extra point is good. And it is. With 11:07 remaining in the second quarter, Bellevue West takes the lead 7-3 over the Bearcats. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back for the kickoff for Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Okay, so
What if we raise our level up?
Okay.
Okay. We can't lower the commercial line. But what we can do is we can try to raise. We can match it. We can match our volume with theirs and bring the master volume of everything down.
okay, we're coming back in.
Ryan, you want to move your camera over a little bit? Get the
3, 2,
kickoff
1.
team.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. 11:07 remaining. Thunderbirds take the first lead of the game.
I can still see glitter on the field from when we had the the little
There's
kid
some
who
gl-
came
yeah.
out there.
There's a kid right about the 50-yard line.
That is never coming out.
All right, kicking off now is Hunter Brown, back deep for the Bearcats, number 10. And I can't see that one. Is it Ruling? Is it Xander
I think so.
on the far side there?
I think it's number 0.
I think it's number 0, Xander Ruling.
Yeah, that's Xander.
Sophomore.
Yep. Incredibly quick.
Yeah. And going to kick there to Miller. Picks the ball up the 13-yard line, trying to go on the left side.
That is not going to be Xander that was back
No,
there.
that was Caden Miller. Nice run play by Caden Miller. Ball 13-yard line, brings it up to 37-yard. So 24-yard, 24-yard return. And Miller's a little wogging up. He took a big, strong hit there. And trainer's going to look up. Just took a shot in the mouth. Yep, I think he's just kind of stretching out there. I think he just kind of tweaked the neck a little bit, kind of hurt there. So, all right, Bearcats bring the ball up 38-yard line. And this is the Bearcats, I think, third drive this evening. Riley Miller still under center, back in the shotgun formation. Chris Dudenhofer on the carry. Tackle on play, I think it was by 30 again. Nice tackle by number 30. Jaden Roberts, we've called his name quite a few times tonight in that linebacker position. 1 yard gain for Dudenhofer.
Okay, so looking at that, it looks like Xander was out there, but maybe under a different name, on a different number.
Xander not number 0.
I
Yeah.
just saw 43 over there.
Quick
but
pass. Caught by number 80. I think it's Max Myers. Max took a shot by number 36.
hung on to the ball
Alex,
and kept going.
Yep, Alex Nichols gave him a shot, but he held on the ball there. First down Bearcats just on the other side of the 50-yard line. So Bearcats now in Bellevue West territory for the second time in this game. Now, again, Bellevue West did give up a lot of yards, but we're not saying to Miller South because Miller South is an incredible team. But I've been impressed so far. The Bearcats been able to move the ball.
Miller's back on the field.
Cade's back on the field. That's always a good sign. I think he just kind of bell rung. Just, he took a hard hit.
Trainer came on, so he had to come off for a play at least.
2 receivers, top and bottom. Riley looking deep. Pump fake. He's trying to roll out there. Oh, nice tackle. Shoestring jumped up and got in there. Number 90. And for Riley to get out there, that is Arden Jenkins. Riley was still looking kind of downfield. I like when a quarterback looks downfield, always looking downfield here. And Arden Jenkins saw that, just dove, caught the ankles, and dropped Riley for a 5-6 yard loss.
Miller, going through his progressions, unable to find someone in time.
Yeah, he goes. He wasn't at full speed.
Yeah.
Because my guess is Riley can outrun him. But he wasn't full speed. He's still looking downfield. But a great play by Jenkins is at the last minute. He dove, caught the knee, or caught the feet, ankles, and 6 yard loss. Great play by Jenkins. Screen pass set up here. Bearcats, I believe that's number 16.
That was number 16.
To Hudson Bertrand.
Yeah, that was Hudson Bertrand.
Hudson Bertrand with the
5
pickup
yard.
there, 5 yard. All right. And we were told we're trying to get our audio set to here. We apologize for that. We've been told our commercials are really loud, and our mics are not. So we're trying to adjust the volume so they're kind of equaling out there, and we're trying to get things. So we're working on it.
Was also told I was going crazy a little bit. It
don't do that.
Our commercials were just fine. They couldn't hear us, so
Oh, okay, they couldn't hear us.
that problem must have fixed itself.
All right, 3rd and 11 for the Bearcats. Ball at midfield. Pump fake. Blitz on, and then they got him. No one there. Did not have time. He was looking at really only about a one-man receiver set there to Cade Miller, and just no time there for Riley to get anything going.
To bring on the punt crew for the Bearcats.
Yep. All right, back deep for the Bearcats again. Punting is, I believe,
Tanner
Is
Johnson.
it Tanner Johnson? Ball midfield. Punt. He's going to catch it on the run.
Pretty low to the ground
Oh,
there.
fumble. And I think Bearcats got it. I think he was looking to run before he got the ball, and it was picked up by the Bearcats. First turnover of the game for the Bearcats. I think it was number 11 here. He caught it, took about 2 steps, and he just didn't quite bring it all in. But turnover. And this is what we talked about here. Bearcats have got to take over. They've got to take advantage of this. So Bearcats now take it over. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line at Bellevue West.
I didn't catch you got that fumble.
I didn't catch it either. Who jumped on there? All right, let's see what the Bearcats can do with this one here. Miller in the shotgun. Max Myers in motion. And Parker Weiss on the bottom side. Following his blockers up. Looks like he's going to give out 5. 4 or 5 yards for Parker Weiss there. All right, Bearcats gain 4 in there for Parker Weiss off the left side there. Quick snap there. And he missed him. Oh, and there's a flag.
The flag.
Late hit. But what it was, I guarantee you one back here. Riley Miller had DeAndre right in the middle of the field on a seam route, and he was open. He beat his receiver. But late coming in, I think it was 52. I'm not going to count a guy out here. But really late hit, and they dragged Riley down at the end. So it's going to be a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. An automatic first down. And he knew it, too. As soon as Riley looked up the official. Official looked up through the flags right in the air. So Bearcats get first and down. But I guarantee you Riley's going to want that pass back, though, because he had DeAndre on a seam route right down the middle, ready for a touchdown. Bearcats have 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. All right, the option play to Parker Weiss. Going to run down there. I think he's going to get a couple yards there. I think our scoreboard is wrong.
Oh, that would be why. Yeah, I had a issue with the clock there for a second.
Okay.
All right, we're all fixed now. We're all fixed now.
Because we just had somebody tell us that Bearcats are not leading 9-7. That's okay. We'll try it. We'll take it all the free points we want, but
I wish.
I don't think they're going to allow us to do that, will they, Alex? All right.
Well, I heard a rumor.
Well, we try. All right. All right. 2-yard gain. I'll bring
I need
brings
to
up.
stop making references that people aren't going to get.
Okay. Brings up second and 7 for the Bearcats. Ball to the 8-yard line. Bearcats can't get a first down.
Oh,
High snap there.
that about
Miller.
went out of his hand.
Oh, actually, that was a late pitch.
Late
Nice-
pitch behind
nice-
him,
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
That was almost what
Yeah.
was that? 2013 Broncos Super Bowl move there.
Oh, don't even go there. Okay.
I very vividly remember that play.
Yeah, you Broncos fans, you always remember all this stuff like that.
I'm not even a Broncos fan. I just didn't want the Seahawks to win that year. And guess
Okay.
what?
It's okay.
Now,
I don't
Weiss-
remember that play, but I'm
Weiss-
definitely a Broncos fan.
Weiss
so.
did a nice job of actually corralling that ball in there to actually not have a loss. He actually picked up 2 yards on it. Brings up 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 6 for the Bearcats, ball at the 7-yard line. See if the Bearcats can come up here. They'd love to put one ahead with 6:51 remaining here in the first half. Okay.
Wow, that
No,
was.
it was
Pass two out in front of him.
yep.
Caden Miller.
Yeah, pass intended. Caden Miller well defended on the play. He kind of, the defender has a right to be there, and actually the defender kind of saw that one out and just kind of stood in front of Caden. Caden had to adjust his route and go around. Kind of broke up the rhythm of that route.
Bearcats
a
don't
quick
want to
slant.
go up to 6. They want to go for the lead. Leader of the first.
Yeah, it's going to we're going to have points. Bellevue West is going to score.
Yes.
I think it's a great move by Coach Cool.
I mean, even
Coach
if
Huffman's going to score. Bellevue West has got too many weapons. They're going to score points. We need points.
even if
Oh, I think Coach Cool's looking at the clock here. I have a hunch that this is timeout on
they're
the field.
trying to draw someone off sides.
Yep. All right. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. We'll be right back here for this big 4th down play. And we're back here, Bearcat Sports Network, and big 4th down play here. And it looks like the Bearcats are still going to go for it. We're still kind of get our audio issues trying to figure out here. Riley Miller's coming on the field. Or, no, is it? Yeah, Riley Miller's coming on the field. But, it is James.
on
Okay.
the hold.
I couldn't tell if it was James or Parker behind him. Okay, so Coach Cool has decided to go for the field goal. 25-yard shot. James Dakin
Not even a question.
right through the pipes. Bearcats put 3 more on the field. Makes the score 7-6. I think Alex will get that one right. Alex, you cannot give Bearcats extra points. And while we're out of here, we had a couple people come out here. Kimberly.
How's that, Goff?
There we
Check my
go.
Scoreboard. Check
There
my
we got it.
scoreboard. How am I doing?
Kimberly from Bellevue West. She's a Bellevue West fan. She wants to give her.
17-7 sounds right, right?
I don't think that's legal. But Kimberly from Bellevue West, want to give her a shout out. Absolutely. Thanks for watching us. Good luck to you guys. And also, our faux Coach Woodward. He's watching here. He's a big Bell West fan. I would enjoy his tweets out there. All right, guys, we got a good game here. We're going to take a really short break here, about 30 seconds, and we're going to come back here for the kickoff. Thunderbirds leading 7-6. We're halfway through second quarter action. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Pretty soon it's going to be all you in seconds. I'm going to the field.
Yeah.
Because I got to go watch my daughter. All right, ready, Alex?
Yeah. We're back.
We're back. We're
Hi.
talking and I didn't know it. Wait. Come on, Alex.
Welcome back to Bearcat Sports Network.
Come
brought
on,
to you by
Alex.
Pinnacle Bank, where I have the scoreboard right for once.
And she cut us back and didn't tell us.
I
All
did.
right.
You're the one that's unmuted.
Man,
the
Ryan,
mic.
That's
Ryan,
true.
we
That's
miss
true.
you. Ryan, we miss
Ryan,
you.
we got to put you back in director mode.
Not
Ryan
happening.
back.
James for the kickoff.
That looks a little bit more normal.
And, right.
He's standing on the line.
He's giving a
Didn't
long
even realize he
look
was.
there. Yep, he was. Who was
Oh,
that?
the
Was that number
scoreboard is
5?
correct,
Yeah, it was
but
number
the
5.
clock is
Yeah.
not.
That was TK Barnett. Well, okay, as long as the score is right. Clock when we're here. TK Barnett kind of looked at the official like, dude, I was not in the end zone.
I think he was thinking, because his feet definitely
feet-
were. I
yeah,
think he
his
was
feet was
thinking
like-
he was leaning
He was,
forward and
he was
had
trying
the
to lean
ball.
forward there. He wanted to run. All right, Thunderbirds taking ball over the 20-yard line, leading 7-6. Again, this is exactly what the Bearcats wanted. Long game out.
Close
Took it-
game.
Close game. Haven't given up the big play yet. And then what I say? What I just
Goff.
said. I'm done. I'm gone. LJ Richardson just made me look bad. 80-yard touchdown run for LJ Richardson. Great shot him in the end zone right there. The guy has strength. This guy got speed. Wow, what a run. I just said Bearcats have not given a big play. Given a big play. So you know what that means?
We're kicking you out.
I'm out of here.
Bye.
I'm out of here. Actually, I'm pretty soon I'm heading to the sideline anyway.
You are, yeah.
I have to go do dad duty. My daughter's on the dance team here at Kearney High, so I have to go videotape that one.
You know what I just realized? You get to participate in the dad and daughter
We're
dance.
we're not talking about that yet. We got an extra point here.
During basketball season.
Yeah, we'll not be streaming that game.
Can't wait for
Yes,
that.
we will.
Well, it's
Oh,
blocked.
blocked.
But there's a flag on the play.
Well, because he was kind of in the backfield when they hiked the ball.
Might be a slight
That's
issue.
that's slightly offsides. I think was that Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and now they come out. I think they're actually going for 2 now.
Brings them a whole half yard or yard closer.
Yeah. My guess is going for a wildcat formation. Yep. Richardson in for the wildcat formation. Good move here. Instead of going up for, you go for 8 now, you go up by 9. If this is it, and that's a two-score game. So, wildcat formation, my guess is the ball will not leave Richardson's hands, but as long as he runs, as strong as he runs there, Bellevue West, Coach Huffman losing the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Right up the middle. Yep. 2-point conversion is good. Right, Richardson, he did it all there. 1 run for 80 and 1 run for 2. 8 points for Bellevue West, and they take a 15-6 lead with 6:30 remaining in the half. Bellevue West leads, and we're going to take a break here for the kick, and we're back for the kickoff. Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Going.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Goff is just about to leave the booth here after
We're kicking him out.
after he pulls an announcer's jinx right as he's talking about not giving up the big play, and
Yep, we're kicking him out for that. Also because he was making fun of me because I can't keep score. I also got kicked off the scoreboard, so I'm running color now.
big play. I can't tell. I didn't get a number on that one.
I think it's number 40. Is that 42?
43, and I think that's that
Or is it-
43, which is not listed. I think. Yeah, 43, and I'm going to look at
Or
his.
I think it might have been 45.
I think it's 43 who's walking to the water right now, and
Uh.
that's looking like Xander because I've met him. I'm friends with him there. That's 43, and that is definitely Xander. So
didn't
he
know
has
so
a
many
number
football
switch
players.
today. Riley Miller relining the shotgun. Dudenhofer to his left. Miller, pass complete. Number 15.
That was a solid
Le-
pass.
That is not 15. 16, Hudson Bertrand. I was like,
Yeah.
15, that says Lincoln Phillips. That is a sophomore QB. That is not who's catching tight end. That is going to be an injury here for Bell West.
All right, so we'll move our cameras away from that since it's our policy to never show injured players.
Tell you what, I am multitasking today.
Mitch is doing amazing job.
Trying to do stats, and now I'm upgraded to play-by-play. Nolan, I miss you.
Right, we need Nolan back. Can we like FaceTime him right
Yeah, I
now?
can talk.
Just hook up a mic to a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miller, shotgun, pass over to Caden Miller, good. He will
It's
go.
Miller time.
I'm a fan of Miller Magic. No,
Oh, Miller Magic.
I mean,
yeah.
we got to give Peter Holland of the Kearney Hub props to him for Miller time.
I feel like Miller time would be more fitting because it's kind of like Hammer time, you know?
Yes,
Oh,
and the one thing I have with Miller time is the fact everybody uses it, so
Yeah.
that's why I go Miller Magic. I like to be, let's go
Original.
be original for once.
Oh my gosh, Mitch.
Riley shotgun snaps, pump fakes. Cade Miller's gonna go there. That's gonna be
Flag
pass
throw.
interference. Miller trying to fight through the defense there. Not even a question. That is pass interference. I won't even wait for that official. To scroll through the incredible list of penalties here on the stat app I am working on.
Then it wasn't pass interference.
Okay, that'd be the ultimate jinx there.
That'd be hilarious. Well, they're moving, so.
Ball will be placed at the 29-yard line. It'll be
Oh, no.
no
they're
scratch that 24.
20. Yeah, they're taking that way back.
That's not way back. That was just me reading the line wrong.
Come on, Mitchell.
I will admit my
Folks,
faults
I'd like
here.
to take this time to remind y'all that this is a student-run program, and our advisor just walked out the building. So we're doing our best.
I mean, when he's not on mic, he can't jinx us anymore. Miller
Yep.
will keep that.
Oh, flag
On the play. Wise will drop it. Scooped up by the Thunderbirds. Miller is down. No, yeah. We'll have to wait on the call. Lots going on there.
Yep. If there's a flag thrown, fumble happened, Thunderbirds picked it up. We'll see who comes out with the ball at the end of this. I bet it's going to largely depend
Ball
on
was
who that.
down at the 20-yard line.
I bet it's going to largely depend on who that penalty was on. If it's on the Bearcats, Thunderbirds will probably get to keep it.
That penalty's on the Bearcats. That will be
And the Thunderbird offense team is coming out, so.
that
Oh.
penalty will be declined, and that will be Thunderbird ball heading the other direction.
This is the second turnover of the game, right?
That is. Let me look here. Turnovers. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Nothing's popping up right away.
Because we had the turnover this
The
quarter.
first turnover for Kearney High. I can't tell if I'm messing something up in the app. I'm not seeing anything popping up for Bell West. Bellevue West will keep that one for
Technology
gain
is-
of about 4. Luke Johnson for a gain of 4 on that play. On the option, chooses to keep it. Will be second and 6 on at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, what's going on with your stats app?
I don't know. This is my second game using it. Still getting used to it. I can say I've only had one issue so far.
Yeah. I just
Fake handoff to L.J. Richardson. Spin move. Breaking through tackles. Luke Johnson, not Tanner Johnson. Luke Johnson fumbles the ball.
And looks the Bearcats are celebrating, so
They've already signaled. Didn't see what happened.
yeah, the officials called it, so
It's times like this where I really wish we had instant replay.
maybe one day. Maybe one
We
day.
can dream.
It'll be long after you and I are both out of college, though.
I don't think so. I have more hope than that.
What grade are you?
I'm only sophomore.
Yeah, both out of college.
No way. Ball's on the 38-yard line. Very quickly, the Bearcats get the ball back after both teams are going to fumble. Miller in shotgun by himself. Passes. That ball is dropped by number 30, Braden Anderson. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Good look, just Anderson unable to wrangle that ball in. Miller will head back to the huddle to relay the play in. There's one difference between this Thunderbird and Bearcat offenses. Bearcats run in the play every single time with Miller. Calls are called on the sideline for the Thunderbirds, and just Miller will throw. The ball is low, intended for tight end number 88, Max Myers. 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats. Bearcats so far unable to get anything to work. (15-6) in favor of the Thunderbirds. 5:01 left to go in the first half. Riley Miller in the shotgun, Rian Green to his left. Riley Miller rolls out left. Releases. Pass intercepted by the Thunderbirds.
4th turnover of the game. Sheesh.
Preston Ames on the interception, gets it up to the 5th. No, they're going to give him the 46-yard line. 4:53 left to go in the half. Johnson looking down deep, finds his receiver. Bearcats pile to the ball. They're going to stop him a yard short of the first down. Oh, never mind. They're going to change it to the other official. He'll have it by a yard. Davon Hall on the reception. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. They're going to let that one go deep. That'll sell incomplete. Pass intended for TK Barnett. Johansson hands it off to L.J. Richardson. L.J. Richardson finds a gap. He will get up to the 36-yard line. Third and 3.
Flag thrown on the play.
L.J. Richardson will get up to about the 20-yard line.
Multiple.
He'll be holding on the Thunderbirds.
Totally not just Googling the holding penalty.
Oh, that's when they are grabbing. That's when you, hence the name holding. They are grabbing the. Most of the time, it's on the in the offensive line is where you're going to get that holding call. That is going to be
Is there a specific part of like the body that they have to grab?
So you have a breastplate pretty much on your shoulder pads, and that's pretty much where your target is to block them and grab and block them. As soon as you start reaching around them, almost like you're giving them a hug, then you kind of start getting iffy and get your issues.
Yep.
Put me on the spot. I can't really think of the exact.
Hey, you got the stats app. I'll be the penalty looker upper person. Holding penalty.
Tell you what, I put one thing in here wrong, and suddenly I have a nightmare trying to fix it. 3rd and 13.
It's
Ball at the 44, I believe. Nope, I will take that back. Ball at the 50. Looking at the wrong stick.
It has to be an off the ball player.
Third and 17 from the 50-yard line. Bearcats looking to make a stop here with 3:52 left to go in the first half. Bearcats looking to get the ball back one more time before halftime. Bearcats will receive the ball starting the second half. Johansson in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Has a receiver. He will not get the first. He will not have the first down. He will only get to the 40 to the 39-yard line. Davon Hall on the reception. Timeout, Thunderbirds. We'll take this one with them. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. 4th and 6 from the Bearcat 39-yard line. Thunderbirds are looking to strike before the end of the half. 3:27 left to go. Johansson in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. That ball will be caught for a first down by number 3, Caden Helms. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 29-yard line. Ten-yard reception. Johansson, shotgun, rolls out right, pitches it forward. That ball will be stopped after getting about a yard on the play. Maybe 2. Ball on the 30. That run will break through for a first down.
I'm having to bear in mind as I look all this stuff up that it's all NFL, not high school rules.
Toss in high school, most high schools pretty similar.
Yeah.
He'll be ball at the 16. Man goes in motion. Handoff to L.J. Richardson. Hurdles over the pile. Second and 6. Ball at the 12. Johansson puts a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Touchdown Thunderbirds. That pass complete for number 3, Caden Helms. We will await the PAT by number 10, Hunter Brown. On to hold for the Thunderbirds, Will Kaiser. 1:57 left to go in the first half. Thunderbirds looking to add the lead to 22, make it 22-6. That kick will be good. Be 22-6 in favor of the Thunderbirds. 1:57 left to go. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Thing it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Back to receive the kick for the Bearcats. Number 10, I'm blanking on his name, Caden Miller. And number 43/0. I don't know what's happening with the number switch here, but that is Xander Ruling in at 43 now.
Hunter Brown off to kick for the Thunderbirds. I keep seeing their name and I keep thinking of, what is it, Greece? Because they have the T-Birds in Greece too, don't they?
No idea.
Tasha, are you a movie nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember if T-Birds were in Greece?
Yeah, they were in Greece.
Right.
Caden Miller with the catch. He's got room to
he's
run.
going.
One man to beat. He will be pushed out of bounds at
Flag
the
thrown.
44-yard line.
What is going on?
That will be a late hit. Bearcats not happy with that. Well out of bounds, and he will shove him even more. That'll be on the Thunderbirds.
Yep, looks like they're advancing.
That ball is going to go another 15.
Good
Return
field
to the
position for
44.
Bearcats.
Yeah, that is amazing field position.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Right now, yeah, I'll take them. Looks like they're giving them 43.
That's going to be 38 then.
Oh,
Yeah, that
38.
is 38.
I don't know my sides of the.
It definitely takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah. Because from where I'm sitting, I have a line that looks like the 50-yard line, but it's not. It's the 45.
You think that's the...
Yeah, my brain just did not compute that.
They're going to go 2. There's be a personal foul on both sides after the Bearcats got involved with it. So that is going to be offsetting, and that ball is not going to move. So 2 personal foul penalties.
If only we didn't get involved.
I mean,
This is still good field position.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
oh, they're going to move us back.
Oh.
No, I was right. I knew my spot. I should just have more faith in myself. Who needs to listen to the on-field officials? Ball will be placed at the 43-yard line. That coming after a 41-yard return by Caden Miller, who had that late hit, but the Bearcats not letting him get out of there alone. Miller brings in Wise to the shotgun to join him in the backfield. Hand off to Wise, gets along the outside. Wise meets contact, will lose a yard on that carry.
We should have just shut our mouths about the good field position.
They're going to give him no gain. Miller in the shotgun. Parker Parker will go in motion outside.
Oh.
Bad snap. Well, actually, I would say good snap. It wasn't an awful snap, but Miller just not quite looking at it. He will jump on that one. That will be a loss of
5. Yikes. Bearcats are on the 48-yard line.
Miller will take it himself.
Fans didn't even get to their feet for that one.
That will bring it back. Getting caught up here.
Yep. All right, you have 30 seconds left on your play clock. You're getting the ball back in the second half. What do you think Coach Cool's going to do, Mitch?
32 seconds left. So timeout Bearcats. We'll just talk through this one. We'll keep it here.
Yep.
22-6 Thunderbirds. I'm going to say my guess would be that they would go for it, but right now I'm seeing a lot of shifting, so it's looking like they're trying to see who's going into that huddle. A lot of shifting looks like they might go punt, but at the same time, there is 32 seconds, so there is plenty of time to do something for the Thunderbirds if they don't get it. Bearcats do get the ball at the start of the second half.
And
Look to see who we send on.
yep.
Looks like we are sending on Tanner Johnson, and he is our punter. So it looks like we will punt to pin them deep and not allow much room. Tanner Johnson leading that huddle. It will be a punt for the Bearcats.
We haven't done so great with our defense so far this game. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.
There is 41 seconds?
Yeah, I guess
Correction of the clock then?
Yeah. So we'll get our clock fixed up too. They've done that a few times this game.
Tanner Johnson fumbles the low snap. Well, picks up the low snap. Thunderbirds receive that one. Bearcats able to wrap him up. Never mind. He's still
going.
swinging him around.
Tornado of fury right there.
That ball will be brought up to the 29-yard line. 26. Oh, that must have been just the timeout clock. 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. Thunderbirds are going with an empty back. No back. And Coach Cool is calling a timeout. Ran down that sideline, not seeing something he likes. We're going to take this timeout right now. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Johansson, the shotgun. Looking deep downfield. He will keep it. He will run this one. And he will run out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. They will spot the ball at the 50-yard line. Luke Johansson on the carry. 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Johansson alone in the back. Thunderbirds trips to the right, looking downfield. He stumped. Johansson doesn't see the that his wide receiver stumbled, And that will be an incomplete pass. Davon Hall stumbled and unable to get back up in time to see the pass coming at him. 13 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds liking the formation of the trips to the right. Johansson drops back to pass. He will escape 1 sack and brought down again.
And that will be the end of the half.
That will bring us to the end of the first half. We will we will just mute our mics and you can watch the halftime festivities.
We are in an enclosed booth, so
There won't be any audio.
yeah, so we apologize for that.
Okay.
And
Alright.
you're watching Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle
Pinnacle
Bank.
Bank.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. We're coming back here for the halftime show. Let's go over a quick couple stats here. Looking at some game summary so far. So far, the passing yards have been 150 yards for Bellevue West, 72 to Kearney High. Rushing yards, 177 for Bellevue West and 11 for Kearney High. First downs are the 14 to Bell West and 6 to Kearney High. Turnovers, Bellevue West only has 1. Kearney High now has 2, a fumble and an interception. Penalty yards, this is getting real interesting. Bellevue West is being very undisciplined today. 7 penalties for 70 yards. Kearney, 3 yards, 25 yards. They both exchanged that those big, what am I thinking of? They both exchanged those personal fouls with the late hit and the retaliation. Looking at some scoring plays, in the first quarter, Dakin had a 44-yard field goal attempt that was good to put the Bearcats up 3-0, and that was it for the first quarter. That was with 4:18 to go. With 11:07 to go in the second quarter, L.J. Richardson ran for a 6-yard touchdown. Point after by number 10, Hunter Brown was good. Put Bellevue West up 10 over. Put Bellevue West over Kearney 7-3. 24-yard field goal following that with 6:43 was good by James Dakin. Put Bellevue West ahead 7 to Kearney 6. L.J. Richardson, when Goff jinxed us, had an 80-yard touchdown run. Then, following a offsides, there was following an offsides play. There was they went for 2 and got it by L.J. Richardson. They just brought us food, so our entire crew has just quit. Tasha and I are together.
I'm back.
There we go. There it is.
Were we all muted that entire
Well, yes, because
Yeah.
you guys all took off your mics, and so I
Oh,
muted
okay.
you so we didn't have any extra noise.
Yeah.
But and then so that put Bellevue West up 15-6. Luke Johnson had a 12-yard pass to Caden Helms, and the point after was good as well, which put Bellevue West up 22-6. That's it for the game so far. As we did talk about, the major thing has been Bellevue West's penalties, very undisciplined so far. I was thinking I was wrong. Shout out to Peter Holland. He gave yeah, that is right. He was thinking they almost had 9. Granted, my stats, I'm doing my best, but there is a chance they're wrong. I guess I do have a quick shout out I want to give. Shout out to Jeff Ekstrom, one of our very first founders with Goff that is doing this. He has a podcast called Athletes Unfiltered that he hosts by his side is also the more well-known, I should say, Adrian Martinez. If you haven't got a chance to listen to that, I recommend you did. I just finished up their newest episode this morning. My goodness, it was a good one. Also, I guess shout out to Cannon Rath, who's usually helping us, but he got a job this year, so he's actually getting paid to do this. But we will get into the second half now.
I'd like the Bearcat team to go to state because if we broadcast state, then we get paid.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if we do a state playoff
Well,
game.
chances are, because last year we went to Burwell to
Right.
stream and we got paid, so they
Yeah,
might
we
send
were
us
supposed
there.
to go for soccer, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
But then they kind of
We just had so many teachers out that day. Goff decided that we wouldn't go so that there would be one more teacher in the building.
Yeah.
Xander Ruling reverses the field, gets it up to the 22. Yeah, granted, that was also state track week. I mean conference track week.
Mhm.
So we were kind of short-staffed as they didn't have enough subs, and everybody was covering for everybody that week. That ball gets up for up to the 22-yard line. Be a 19-yard return by Xander Ruling. Bearcats looking to get something going here, starting the first half. Wise is to Riley's right. They'll go for an option. Riley pitches outside. Parker trucks through, dude. Breaking tackles. He will get up and out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
While they're moving those flags, I'd like to welcome the newest member of our crew who's up here. Allie has just joined us on camera since Goff had to dip, and we lost one camera person switching people around, and she's doing sniper camera, and this is her first time on camera, and she's doing wonderful so far.
Parker gets through the holes. He will have a 7, 8 yard gain there up to the 41-yard line.
Forgot to mention, Ellie is also the writer for the football article in the Echo, the school newspaper this year. And she's here to just take a look at the game, see what stats she can glean. So look out for the edition of the Echo coming out. It'll have her name on it.
Missed what happened there.
All yours now, Mitch.
Looking like pass to number 88. Pass to number 88, Max Myers. Good for a first down. That will go up. That will be on the Bellevue West 48-yard line.
You're all good, Mitch. You're multitasking way more than, like, literally any of us in here could do.
First and 10 from the Bellevue West 48. Wise to Riley's left. Wise pitches it forward. That will be an incomplete pass as Parker Wise tripped over a foot as he's trying to get past the offensive line, who just left the defensive line to go through, because that's how you run screenplays. That will be pass incomplete, intended for Parker Wise. Bring up 2nd and 10. Wise still to Riley's left. Riley drops back to pass, finds the target. That will be just short, maybe enough for first down. We will see. Riley Miller finds Caden Miller. Actually, not Caden Miller.
Third and 1 for the Bearcats.
Thinking that might have been Hudson Bertrand.
And the man, the myth, the legend himself is back in our press box. It's Mr. Goff.
Wise forces himself forward for a first down and much more. He will break through several tackles and get himself to the Bellevue West 17-yard line. Good enough for a 22-yard run. Well ahead of the first down. 9:40 and counting to go. Miller's in the huddle right now. Wise to Miller's right. Hand off to Parker Wise. Trying to find something to work, and he will lose a couple on that play.
It looks like they're going to give him 2nd and 12.
He will lose 2 on that one, giving him 2nd and 12. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Yep. Remember whose headset you always steal? Yeah, that's what I thought. Goff wanted his headset back, and I said no.
Wise to Miller's right. Miller lobs this one up for Caden Miller.
No.
No one home. Miller leading Caden too far to the right, as he won't be there in time. Caden will run back to the huddle. Bring up 3rd down and 12. This is within field goal range, but a field goal is not what the Bearcats want.
Yeah.
Bearcats want a touchdown. Strike quick. Well, strike first with a touchdown. Start off the second half strong. Miller drops back to pass. Past Cade Miller. Jumps
And
up.
it's
That is
good.
good. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Down Bearcats.
Caden will stare down the defender. Miller time in Kearney, Nebraska.
Miller time.
First touchdown of the night. 8:39 to go as he was able to jump up and pull that one down.
The Bearcat sideline is celebrating, too. I just saw a couple of hip bumps.
Hard not to celebrate.
Yeah.
Dakin for the extra kick. The hold is good. The snap is good.
And it's good.
Make the PAT good.
All right.
I know Austin and I do the same thing here. We don't call the field goal before it actually happens. Good example of this. Vikings home radio announcer yelling and so excited because they thought they just made a just made a game-winning field goal. They missed wide right. So if you've seen that video, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I remember that video. Yeah, hey, Michael, Dad, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that we brought that up. I know that's a painful moment for you. Shout out to my parents. Yep, I remember my dad showed me that clip, and we're both Vikings fans, and we were just devastated. We could have made it.
Could have, but they didn't. So
Yeah.
I'm not a Vikings fan, so I will like put them down and everything.
Hey,
I don't know
just
about you.
because we sucked last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, doesn't mean we're...
Keep going.
Fair point, but...
I don't know about
Nah,
you guys,
I don't-
but I've always wanted to run with the little Rowdies flags they have.
Yes.
You be a senior and go sit in the Rowdies for a section.
I know.
You go do that next year.
Next year, for like a few games, I may be in the Rowdy
Yeah.
section. Because, I mean, the last time I've been in the Rowdy section was like basketball season freshman year.
Yeah. Last time I was in a rowdy section was homecoming football game freshman year.
Yeah.
I was in it last year because they allowed all of the other basketball team, so all the underclassmen teams were allowed into the game. That'll be a squib kick by Dakin, and the Bellevue West will fall on that at the 29-yard line.
Not bad, not bad.
Trying to catch Bell West off not what they're expecting. It will be 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line to start the Thunderbird drive. Thunderbirds looking to respond. Johansson in the shotgun by himself. Reverse play. LJ has room to run.
He is
Bearcats
fast.
looking to shed blocks, unable to do that. He will be forced out of bounds at the 46-yard Kearney High 40 at the Kearney High 46. Great first play design for the Thunderbirds as they. Oh, there is a flag on the play. Oh, did anyone catch what that just was?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go with a holding call because that is most likely what happens in those. Will be a holding call.
Yeah.
I missed it again, but I assume holding call. He counts 10.
Yep, they're taking him back. That's like the one like football signal I know. If they grab the forearm, it means it was a holding call. I guess my parents are listening. I just got a text from my mom. Hi, Mom. And stinks. I'm sorry, Mom.
Johansson on the carry. Johansson hands it off to LJ. That will be a flag.
Is it a false start?
Missed it again, guys. Did anybody catch that for me?
I mean,
I'm guessing false start.
Well,
I don't know.
because the thing is, we can't hear like what the ref is saying. Like we can
Right.
see what he's doing, but I wasn't really like sure.
Yep.
That is going to be a fumble. Thunderbirds will fall on that. DeAndre and Dugwa there, hot off that edge, pulling that loose.
Couple of the Bearcat players hyping up the Rowdies.
Tell you what, guys, I am still getting caught up.
Okay, they're hyping them up for the third down. You have like 7 seconds. 6, 5.
Where are we getting a countdown?
I'm just counting down. Just
Yeah,
go.
they've got
No, no.
20. They got over 20 seconds on the play clock still.
It's fine. Are you caught up?
Kind of, not really though.
Okay.
Still getting the last play in.
Oh, and it's up. Oh!
Wide open.
Oh, no, no.
Bearcats will
No.
fight to push him out of bounds. He
No.
will get that.
Oh,
We had a kid get hurt in the play. Trainers will rush out to him. It's looking like a cramp.
yep. We will keep our camera off of the injury, though. Just a privacy and safety policy.
Be a pass to number 88, Micah Riley.
Muscle cramps are like the worst feeling ever.
I will agree to that. All the way down to the 6-yard line, 70-yard pass. Luke Johansson and Micah Riley. 1st and 6, 1st and goal from the 6. Oh, we're gonna take a break here. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. We are here to go. This is 1st and goal from the 6. Thunderbirds knocking on the door.
Again.
Johansson the shotgun. LJ to his right. Handoff. LJ reaching forward. They will give him the
And
touchdown.
Yep. Touchdown, T-Birds.
LJ Richardson will reach forward for the touchdown. 7:14 left to go in the 3rd quarter. On to kick the field goal, Hunter Brown. That kick is good. That will be 29-13
Ouch.
in favor of the Thunderbirds. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. 7:14 left to go. Thunderbirds leading 29-13. Hunter Brown back to kick. Cade Miller, Xander Ruling back to receive. That kick deep.
Pretty low.
Cade Miller back to catch that one. I will
Oh,
actually
they
say
just
that is
kinda-
Xander Ruling.
Oh, they just kind of let him run through there.
Yeah,
for some
that's
reason.
Xander.
That is Xander, and that will not be Cade Miller that was out there.
Yeah.
I know there was not 10, but I did not catch the number.
That was a bit weird. Oh, I wasn't quite sure what the Bell West defense was doing there.
They were trying to tackle.
Yeah, they tried.
Xander's
He
quick and elusive.
Yep.
Especially when he's running through blocks, zigzagging through all that, they're trying, but the officials are meeting in the middle of the field for something. Looks like he got to the 42. Oh,
I think there was some sort of penalty.
I'm not sure. Oh, there is a penalty. I didn't see that.
Oh, Coach Cool is not happy. Oh.
I didn't catch the call. Block in the back?
Well, he did a double
Block in the
fist
back.
tap. What's that? Oh, that's a lot of yards.
Block in the back.
I
We
think
had the ball at the 42, and we are not going to be at the
we are
9-yard line.
We are not at the 42. Oh, no, wait, I just turned my phone off. Tasha, can you Google that?
Google what?
Block in the back,
Like,
like the penalty.
oh.
Or maybe golf will tell us if we ask nicely. What's block in the back?
When you push someone in the back.
Just like shove 'em. Just making sure. I don't want to say something stupid on air.
Dudenhofer.
Do not say
just
I
getting
already
back. Dudenhofer just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Dudenhofer, Miller's right. Miller escaping pressure. Chris Duden. Tanner Johnson getting out of that. Tanner Johnson will pick up a couple. He'll bring up Miller rolling out right. He's going to run this one. He will take contact and get up. Not sure if he's going to have enough for the first. Be a yard short. Riley Miller brings it up to a yard short. Up to the 18-yard line. Tanner Johnson, high kick. That will take a Kearney bounce. That will be downed at the 42-yard line. Bearcats unable to get anything going on that drive. As Bellevue West will take over at their own 42-yard line. Be 1st and 10 from the Bellevue West side of the field. Thunderbirds leading 29-13. That pass will go out to number 5, Davon Hall. That will be enough, it looks like. He will be short. Kind of lost the our first down line there. Up to the 49. Second and 3. Johansson.
Flag thrown?
I think that might be a false start.
Yep.
Wait for the sign here from the official. False start, Thunderbirds. If I'm right here, I think that might be their 9th penalty of the night. At ninth penalty, Johansson out of the pocket. He's gonna be a yard over the first down line, running out of bounds. Ball up to the Kearney Bearcat 46. 10-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. Johansson looks to his right for Davon Hall. That'll go off his fingertips, and as DeAndre hit him, pass incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Thunderbirds really liking those quick passes to the outside. Bearcats starting to read that a little bit more. As I believe Thunderbirds might have had 2 that were going that way. I think 2 this drive already have been their big plays. Johansson, pass complete to number 11, Kyrell Jordan. That'll be just short of the first down. They'll bring 3rd and 1 from the 38-yard line.
As I mentioned, talk about the screen passes there. Bellevue West, you do a lot of screen passes and try to utilize your speed. They think they have a speed advantage. So quick passes out, and you utilize your speed and your athleticism. 3rd down, I bet.
Oh my God!
And he didn't hand it off.
They didn't hand it off, but Parker Wise just killed a dude.
We don't use that words. Parker Wise, he laid out number 9. Who was the number 9 there? Parker Wise shot that gap and went in there. And the problem is, I think it's great play by Johansson by not handing it off, because Wise shot that gap, went in there. But Johansson did not hand it off and kept it himself actually for a first down or been a 7-yard gain. That was a great play by Parker Wise. Just tackled the wrong guy. Johansson
going to air this one out deep. That will go incomplete as that one bounces off the fingertips of number 4, TK Barnett.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of Barnett name here. The Bearcats have actually done a nice job today of limiting Caden Helms and limiting Micah Riley. The two big, of course, Division I, II, they're very talented young men, and they deserve all their accolades. They're going to, you don't get a scholarship offer from Oklahoma or for Auburn for no reason. Very talented young men. But Bearcats have done a nice job, but also good job by Johansson of finding his secondary receivers. He's not trying to force it to his big play guys. He's using his other receivers. That's a good job by the quarterback.
Johansson looking to his right.
That
ball will be tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And that will bring up 3rd and 10, maybe 4th.
No, this is where the Bearcats. This is where the Bearcats need to step up and get them off the field here. But my guess is this is 2-down territory. 32-yard line. You're looking at a 49-yard field goal. Now I doubt Bellevue West goes for a 49-yard field goal.
I think they can hit a 44. I think it was.
Yeah. But here's my guess is this is 2-down territory for Coach Huffman. Yeah. It's 3rd and 4th down for here. With the talent he has at the tight end positions here,
LJ
look for like a tie down drag. Oh, LJ
is in the Wildcat.
Yep.
He will run forward.
Bearcat sniffed that out. Just good run by Richardson. Got 4. Brings it more manageable, 4th and 6. Now we'll see if he kicks field goal. Because if you kick a field goal, 32.
That's a little bit of a more
32-13. That's 19 yards. Nope.
They're going to go for it.
I told you, 4th and 6. Huffman, he has confidence in his team. 5 wide receiver set, complete empty backfield here. Look for the Bearcats trying to get some kind of pressure. Bearcats going 3-man front. Going to drop back.
Johansson by himself in the gun, drops back to pass.
Quick pass here. Look at Green.
He's going to scramble it.
And
3 Bearcats will meet him there, but he will get the first down by a comfortable 2 yards.
Okay, I don't know if it really was – okay, that was almost like a design run, because all the receivers went out and kind of cleared out that space in there, and there's a hole right in the middle there, a little donut hole right in the middle there. Johansson, very alert, saw that and knew what he had to get to the first down, and he could get to that 20-yard line, got first down Thunderbirds. Great awareness by Johansson. Pump fake, looking deep. Bearcats trying to scroll in, and he gets it.
That pass will be caught, and they will be knocked out of bounds. Oh, I don't like that flag.
I don't know what that flag's going to be on. It's going to be a personal foul.
I think, and that's on the Bearcats, and they might go.
Caden Helms.
Part of me almost wonder if I saw helmet to helmet, but I don't.
I'll bet helmet's not in high school because he's
No,
I think it's more face mask. I think it was a blocker. I don't think it was on Caden Helms or the Bearcat who hit him. I think there was a secondary block going on there. We'll see it here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Thunderbirds. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's. I think Mr. Our Kearney Hub. There's some kind of extracurriculars, and somebody said something or did something after the play, and it's going to be probably 15 yards, isn't it?
Yes.
That's unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, play goes, so will be first down.
They did get the first.
Right. So it'll be first and probably goal to goal.
Wait, no. Hold on.
Or it'll be first and 10?
No, it won't be first and 10.
No, yeah, they're going to call first and 10. Okay.
Okay. So it is first and 10 from the 19-yard line.
First 10 from the 19-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bellevue West. And Alex, give me back my headset. 3:09 remaining here in the third quarter of action. A lot of action here. Bellevue West, their offense trips to the bottom.
That is Bellevue West's 10th penalty of the night.
Right.
Totaling up for, I think, 90 is what I've got, 95 yards. So Johansson drops back to pass, looking right. He's got a man open, and that will be incomplete. As he's bobbling that one, it'll be hit out of bounds by who I think that is.
I think it was Jack Dahlgren hit him, number 1.
I'm not seeing one. I think it's a 20-something.
It was like 20.
Yeah, Jack was farther back.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe 27 Parker Weiss there. But anyway, it was in his hands. It probably should have been caught there.
He was fumbling the ball and got hit.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Trips to the bottom of the field here. Johansson on the back screen. Fake handoff. Gonna scroll right here. Designated run. Nice cut run by Johansson. Brings up about a 9-yard gain. Gets the ball down to the 9-yard line. Be 3rd and 1. Now, my guess is this would be LJ.
3rd and 1. Yeah, I'm guessing LJ up the middle.
Yeah, I thought it'd be LJ in a Wildcat. That's been a very popular thing. My guess, this would be Richardson up the middle. Call that. Nice cutback move by
makes
Richardson.
A move.
And he's
gonna
in for.
wind himself in for a touchdown.
That's his fourth. Is this his 4th touchdown of the game?
Or
third. I think it's his 3rd touchdown of the game here. Nice run. Yards out by LJ Richardson. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
That's 4th.
4th touchdown. Okay, yeah, 4th touchdown for Richardson. And he has a 2-point conversion.
It could be 3 and the 2-point. No, I think I've got him down at 4.
Yeah, I think he has 4 touchdowns, and they had a passing one, I believe, to Caden Helms. And X-point is good. Thunderbirds extend their lead now, 36-13. Up 23, 2:29 remaining in the third quarter of action here. Thunderbird offense showing how they are prolific. And we're going to take a break here. We're back. Third quarter action here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Hunter Brown and send it deep. Back to receive the kick is Xander Ruling. And that will Xander Ruling, and that is Xander Ruling on that pickup there. And that will be, he fell on that one, trying to pick it up, which does get them down to the, which will mean that ball is down at the 6 then. Not a spot the Bearcats want to be in right now. Bearcats huddle in their own end zone. Not a place you like to be, as they're looking to get some more comfort room here. Rian Green, gain of about 2. He will get that up to the 10-yard line. So that'll actually be a gain of 4. Excuse me, gain of 3 as he got it up to the 9. Does move them up a little bit. Opens up a little bit more room for the Bearcats. That touchdown coming from number 9, that was not LJ there. Rian Green with the catch as he is hit underneath. As he will gain as that will be a pass of about 2. So, yeah, that last touchdown, Gio Contreras, I think, is if I'm seeing that name right. So that will be Riley Miller in the shotgun, Ryan Green to his right. That ball will be through the hands of a Thunderbird defender, an incomplete pass intended for Ryan Green. That will bring up 4th and 5. And that will bring on the punt team for the Bearcats. Back to punt for the Bearcats, number 36, Tanner Johnson. Picks up the low snap. That will be a low kick. That ball picked up by the Thunderbirds. Number 4, he is making some cuts. He's got no one to beat. He sees Green in front of him. That will be returned for a Thunderbird touchdown. So that will leave 49 seconds here to go in the third quarter. Bearcats, not what they wanted. Wasn't a great snap to start off. Wasn't a great kick, pretty low. But TK Barnett picked that up and ran with it. Hunter Brown for the PAT. That will be through the uprights and good.
Let me sound stupid for a second. PAT?
Point after touchdown.
Ah, okay.
So that will be 43-13 in favor of the Thunderbirds. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. There's no place quite like.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Bearcats behind 43-13, 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bearcats trying to respond with something. They have their one touchdown to start off the quarter, but nothing else since. Thunderbirds just skipped a step of offense and did it all on their punt return, finding the end zone for about a 40-yard return. Hunter Brown to send this one deep. That will be a line drive kick. And that will be caught by Xander Ruling. He will make a man miss and will be knocked out of bounds. Brown to the 26-yard line. Wait for the spots. Looking like the 27-yard line is where he ends up getting it up to. So 26. They're going to give him 28, so that's a 27-yard return. That will bring the ball up to the 28-yard line. 27-yard return, excuse me. Dudenhofer to Riley Miller's right. Bearcats will send a man in motion. He will go back in motion to the other side. Miller on the option chooses to keep it. Muscles forward with the pile being pushed for about a gain of 3. Up to the 31-yard line. Ball will be spot at the 30-yard line, so that will be a gain of 2. And Bearcats are looking like they're going to wait out the end of the third quarter. So the clock will dwindle under 10 seconds now. Bearcats will send it to the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Bearcats have 12 minutes to get 30 points and hold Bellevue to nothing. I believe, if we're thinking right, Bearcats had 15 unanswered points in that last quarter. Riley Miller drops back to pass. He will move up, and he will fight for the first down. Barreling through players, will have about 2 yards extra on that one. Get that ball up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10 from the 40. Parker Rise to Miller's right. Wise will take that one.
Oh.
He will be stopped at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Nice pop there. Number 30 for Bellevue West is having actually a really good night tonight. Playing really aggressive there, the linebacker role. You know, again, the scores kind of, you know, the game's kind of gotten away from the Bearcats. It was closer. I think it was 22-13 at one time. And, 21 unanswered points by the T-Birds. But the Bearcats, they got to clean some things up. We had some drop passes, had some turnovers. You know, when you play a good team like a Bellevue West, you can't do those. And Bellevue West has given us some chances, had turnovers also. You got to take advantage of those, and Bearcats have not done that tonight.
Miller keeps, rolls out of the pocket right. Dodges one tackle, and he will be met in the backfield.
Nice of it. And what do I call again? Number 30. What's the name? I don't have a score. I don't have my my roster right in front of me.
Jaden Roberts.
Jaden Roberts, again, I just called his name here at 30, make some good plays. And who shot it again? Jaden Roberts. Very impressive young man, that linebacker role, number 30, there for Bellevue West. Again, some things Bearcats not approve on. And on the other side here, Bellevue West, they got to clean some things up. You guarantee Coach Huffman's going to take the win. They're up 30. They're going to win this game. But you cannot be happy with all the personal fouls. And the off Bellevue West is probably closing in over 100 yards of penalties.
They've got 95 right now.
Right. A championship-level team does not have 100 yards of penalties.
That ball.
Receiver slipped.
Receiver slipped, and that will be intercepted by number 20.
Hudson Bertrand.
Preston Ames.
Yeah, Hudson Bertrand on the tight end for Bearcats was going to come. That's just how the Bearcats going. That's just their night tonight. That's going to go down for interception on Miller, but Hudson went. I think he went to cut to stop in that hole right there, and he just slipped and went straight down. And the safety was sitting right there, and that's just unlucky.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those tonight where they just slipped.
Right. And is a new quarterback for the Thunderbirds, number 18? 18,
that would be that'd be Daniel Kalin, sophomore.
The sophomore.
6'2" sophomore.
Yep. He has several,
I think he's up to 5 now.
Yep. Sophomore has offers from Florida State and Nebraska.
I think he got one from Arizona State as well.
Okay.
And maybe Kansas?
I don't know. Is Kansas still considered Division One?
I mean, technically.
That's kind of mean. In
but
basketball.
Kansas.
In basketball.
I think that's their 100th yard of penalties there.
Yeah.
False start.
The false starts. The personal fouls one, that's aggression. And maybe there might be a little bit of hangover from the Millard South game last week. That was a tough loss. But the false starts, those are the ones when you're in your 5th game of the season, those can't happen. You know, those 5-yard penalties, those cannot happen. That's what probably Coach Huffman's going to have to clean up here, because I imagine they've got to have 6 or 7 or 8 of those, and that's the sign of just not paying attention. But when you're up by 30, that happens.
Yeah, and
But
especially
I guarantee you, Coach Huffman's going to address that with a team of the false starts and things like that. And I think there's another one.
Oh.
There's another false start, I believe. 5 yards. And again, after this game here, Bearcats are on the road next week, taking on Columbus. I believe Columbus is a Strive school, so that game will be streamed. We'll check out. We will make sure for that one. If it does, we will tweet that out and send information out on that. And back home 2 weeks, Lincoln High comes to town. Homecoming 2021.
Yeah.
Yep.
I won't even be here.
Where are you going?
College visit in Minnesota.
You going to St. Olaf?
Yes.
Named after a St. Nicholas?
it's not
Goff, my
named
goal-
after an
Goff,
okay.
my goal is to get into the college.
Yeah, it's okay. So next home game we will be streaming in 2 weeks. Lincoln High comes to town. Homecoming 2021. Our first homecoming in 2 years. It's good to be back to normal. Good to be back to normal.
Oh yeah, we didn't have one last
Yeah, we didn't have a
year.
homecoming last year, Tasha.
That's crazy.
You got your dress ready?
Well, I was scheduled to work
Oh,
actually.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
Tasha's whole early goes.
And I wasn't even planning to go in the
Oh,
first
you got to
place.
go to homecoming,
I don't
Tasha.
know.
You're a junior and you go to homecoming.
I know, freshman year I didn't really like
Third down
it.
coming up. Oh, take a shot and he threw it.
Oh, shit.
and that will be incomplete through the hands of the receiver. Had it in his hands. Oh, he took a shot and
He
is
took a
not.
shot right in the midsection.
He's
hurt.
probably going to head to the sideline.
Yep. Be a 4th down. But actually, he stayed in there long enough. He threw a nice ball out there. I think it was to Caden Helms. That I can't see the number.
I
on
didn't
the
catch
other
the
side.
number because he was diving by the time I was over
Yep.
there.
I'm watching him coming back here.
I think it's
again,
number-
it was number.
Is that 2? Or is that? Yeah.
I think
yeah,
it was
2. Yeah, no, it's number 2 there
Yeah.
in the slot. But it was a nice shot there. Nice pass down the field. I mean, under all that pressure. And you know what? He's staying in. I like that tough guy quarterback. I like it when you take a big shot like that. And
Oh,
that
you're
will be
kidding
another
me.
touchdown.
that was
You're kidding me.
Dial
Caden
one more
Helms.
up for the Thunderbirds.
Yep.
Mike O'Reilly,
and
34-yard touchdown.
34-yard touchdown. Mike O'Reilly there. Jack Dahlgren on their coverage there. Jack just about the 2-yard line. Jack kind of watched the play, and he was looking at the ball, and he kind of stopped, like he's going to catch it, and all of a sudden like, oh wait, the ball's over my head. He just completely misjudged that pass because Jack Dahlgren was actually on the coverage, and just completely missed the pass. Thunderbirds strike again. Nice play, pass play there on just bad coverage by Jack Dahlgren. That's how it is to it. And
That will be almost blocked off the upright. No good.
Parker White shot the gap again. I don't know if he hit the ball or deflected it.
I don't think he hit it. I think he just, I think it messed up the kick
Messed up
because
the
the
giving up.
kicker saw it. So that will be 49-13.
Thunderbirds take the Thunderbirds extend the lead now to 49-13. And more importantly here, go up by 36. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back in to finish this 4th quarter action here. T-Birds blowing this game open now, 49-13. The 4th quarter, Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. We have now just hit the territory of running clock.
Yeah, definitely not with it. It's really at the start of the 3rd quarter, Bearcats scored, made it 22-13, and then the wheels just completely fallen off. Literally over about 14 minutes period, 28 points for the Thunderbirds.
27 now.
So big play there. And Bearcat, a punt return, big play there in 3rd down there on a blown coverage. And you know what? Good teams take advantage of those. You know,
27
hats off-
unanswered points for the
Hats off to the boys in white. You take advantage of those when you get them.
caught at the 5. Xander Ruling. He will be hit at about the 32 and about 31, and will get down at the 32.
Yeah, Bearcats need to clean up some mistakes here. You know, earlier they had a kickoff that I think Xander, the ball was bouncing and Xander just fell on it at the 6.
Yeah.
Another one, we had a punt return. I think we had the punt return all back to the 42-yard line and had a block in the back and moved it back to the 10. You know, there's some things the Bearcats, you can't do those things. And mental, young team, some players. Xander's a sophomore. New quarterback in the game.
Rian. No, not Rian. Why would I think Rian?
That's
Traven Beckman.
Traven Beckman. And a lot
21? 31. That will be Ethan Kowalik on the 2-yard carry.
Okay. Kowalik on the carry there. 8 minutes remaining here in the game. A lot of underclassmen here. Again, this is a running clock, so only on timeouts. Chris Dutenhofer on the pitch. Again, ball out of bounds there. Even on timeouts, the clock will continue to run. So the running out here. Again, congratulations to Bell West here. I think, actually, I'll have to look at their schedule. I believe they're going to play Millard West next week. We'll have to look it up here. Again, they have Bellevue West, a very brutal schedule that they've had. And Bearcats on the road next week at Columbus. And then they'll be back in 2 weeks where they will play Lincoln High. Dutenhofer, nice run there. And then 2 home games in a row with Lincoln High, and then Elkhorn South.
Dutenhofer fighting for the 1-yard gain. Waiting for the spot of the ball. They will say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
4th and 3.
4th and 3. Bearcats going to go for it. Traven Beckman. Dutenhofer to his left. That will be an encroachment. First down for the Bearcats.
Yep. Number 99 there, tried to jump off. You know, and also a little small thing there. Just saw there, he had jumped off, I think he made contact with the Bearcats center. Yeah. That popped out right away. But afterwards, he kind of stepped up and made it like, oh, oops. But threw out a little fist pump to the Bearcat. Bearcat reciprocated. Yeah, that's the kind of sportsmanship I like to see. Game's over. No need to hear. It was a good game. You know, it's a good game for 3 quarters, and it kind of just fell apart. For 2 quarters at least, and kind of fell apart for the Bearcats. And but you don't see good sportsmanship.
22-6 at the end of the first half. Bearcats scored on their first drive and have not scored since.
Right, 22-13.
Beckman pass to number 15. Gain of about 2.
Hudson Bertrand. Again, it's the small things, again, the Bearcats were doing.
Pass to 16, my bad.
And to Hudson Bertrand, you know, Hudson had that one interception earlier from Riley Miller. Hudson went there and is just feeding gate out of him, and he fell down. And that was an easy interception for Bellevue West. And, you know, again, small mistakes. He just slipped. When he slipped, he fell down, and Riley threw the ball right through where that gap where he was supposed to be at. But Bearcats were a group. Coach Cool will, you know, get his boys, let it go. Let it go.
Look to rebound next week against Columbus.
Yep. Still district plays coming in. Nice pass.
That ball is tipped off of Dutenhofer, almost intercepted by the Thunderbirds.
I think it was actually, you know, Hudson Bertrand kind of tipped it there.
Oh, okay. It was Bertrand. I just saw Dutenhofer run through.
Yep.
I knew there was almost a chance at Kearney High grabbing the tip, but.
Yep. Dutenhofer, or Bertrand, a tip there, brings up 3rd and 9. I said Bearcats back in action 2 weeks here. We face Lincoln High homecoming. Glad you guys tuning in tonight. Thank you, everybody here. Mitchell, Alex, Tasha, Ryan, who I took his headset from. Benai, running our main camera. Claudette, as normal. Claudette's wonderful.
That pass will be too far for Dutenhofer to haul in, and that will bring up 4th and 8 for the Bearcats.
4:30 remaining in the game here. I was seeing some scores below there. Now you see your ticker on the bottom of your screen there as they go through. You know, you would see probably very few Class A schools and scores there. The reason for that one is that these are only for Strive schools, okay? And there's not a lot of Class A schools are Strive schools, and we want to thank Strive and thank Pinnacle Bank for all their sponsorships.
Beckman's going to air this one deep. Dahlgren looking for it, unable to get there far enough, just over his head.
Yeah, but that ticker there's for Strive schools, and if they're not Strive school, then it's already not score. We're trying to find some scores here. I saw Millard South was actually in a dogfight earlier today. They're playing Omaha North. And another big game going through West Side was putting it to Grand Island. So, but West Side defending Class A state champions always have a good team. They probably have the best running back in the state. Dominic Rizak, if you've not seen that gentleman, he runs the ball hard. Very impressive young man, West Side there. Probably all Class A running back. But nothing against Mr. Richardson here tonight. You know, there's probably between Richardson and Rizak, that's probably the all-state backfield.
We've got a 6-yard carry for Gio Contreras.
So, Mitchell, what does the Bearcats have to do to regroup? They had a tough loss last week in Millard West and got blown out tonight. Here, losing by 36. What Bearcats got to do to get back on the winning rate?
They need just take this week at practice, slow things down. You know, if I look back here, we've had 3 turnovers. If we get 2 interceptions, I think it was, and a fumble, if they can, like, regroup, get those little things under control again, that will be pass to number 11.
Yep. Nice job of the Bearcats fighting through the blocks there. Yeah, you got to eliminate the small mistakes here. But, again, some of the small mistakes were, you know, unfortunate. Like I said, Hudson slipped. You know, it wasn't a bad pass by Riley through. Hudson just slipped and fell.
Yeah, I think we've had a couple of those slips, which that happens. Just unlucky.
It was unlucky, but we got to make sure of that. And the timing of the receivers just wasn't quite clicking. The receivers into here.
We saw some times to Caden Miller, whatever, he'd lead him the wrong direction and try to regroup.
Or Riley was expecting a receiver to break off, and they didn't. So there's just some timing issues that we got to clean up. Nice pass completion out there for 15 yards.
Caden Helms.
And I was very surprised Caden Helms still in the game with 2 minutes going to here, 36 like that.
Especially when you have, like, new quarterback and everything else. Just
right, gets your younger players some reps
not
there.
To risk an injury.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You get a cut there, but some kids just like to play. They want to play, and that's what they came out for, whether they're up big or not. And you know what? And I know there might be some stipulation. People say you shouldn't be doing that. I disagree. This is Bellevue US. This is how they want to run their offense. It's our job to stop them. If they want to run it, that's what they want to run. That's their prerogative. Good for them.
Say I don't have an issue with teams continuing to score. It's not their job to stop scoring.
Yeah, it's not their job to have us stop them. It's kind of a broken play there. Penalty. I'm not quite sure. The running back,
false start.
Richardson was not. Richard's not. The running back here is number 9. He's in the game. 114. Okay, actually, clock does stop in penalties against the team. So, yeah, I mean, it's not Kearney's job to have them have their players out.
Yeah,
I agree. Bellevue West has the option to run their offense. Let them run it. But Coach Huffman is going to victory formation.
Clock is running.
Best formation in football right there.
If it's your team. If it's your team.
If it's your team. Best formation in football. Bellevue West taking a knee. Again, congratulations to Bellevue West tonight. They're going to come out with this a 49-13 victory. Traveling 3 hours down I-80 is never an easy thing. We do it quite a bit. And we're heading to Columbus next week. Again, we will have information, and that game is streamed. Good luck to Bellevue West as they continue their quest. Highly ranked team. I believe they're ranked number 4. And Bellevue West moves to 4-1 in the season. Bearcats dropped to 2-3. And we're going to take a break here. We'll leave our cameras on. We're going to mute them self here. We'll take a break here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Tough loss for the Bearcats today, 49-13. If we take a quick look, Bellevue West, 239 passing yards between their two quarterbacks. Pretty much almost 95% of those yards coming back from Joe Hansen. 258 on rushing yards. So pretty split between their passing and rushing offense. They had 24 first downs, 1 turnover, and 115 yards of penalties on only 14 penalties. Kearney High, 117 passing yards, 67 rushing yards, 12 first downs, 3 turnovers, 4 penalties, totaling for 35 yards. Looking at this, I couldn't believe it from the beginning of the half. I think I saw that we didn't even have 100 yards of offense on the first half. Like, we had been mostly just off those turnovers. So, really, not a whole lot happened for the Bearcats tonight. Pretty much just there was some miscommunications among receivers, some unluckiness with receivers slipping. So, really, just not the Bearcats' night.
No, you're here. Bearcats not yet. And again, Bearcats on the road next week at Columbus. Back here 2 weeks. We'll be streaming back here, and our whole crew will be back here again.
And what is our next official stream?
Our next official stream
Tuesday.
is Tuesday.
And the one after that?
No, hold it. Tuesday, volleyball.
Okay.
And the one after that, Alex, Thursday is?
The opening of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Awesome. Midsummer Night's Dream. So tune in Tuesday for volleyball at Bearcats.
Yep.
And then tune in Thursday for Midsummer Night's Dream. We'll be streaming that one. And then hopefully tune in Friday. We will get information. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive, Columbus is a Strive school. So Columbus will stream, and we'll be back here 2 weeks. And I just looked up Bellevue West next week. They are at home, or they're still saying Omaha. They're taking on Omaha Northwest at Northwest, and Northwest is a Strive school. So Bellevue West fans, you will be able the ability to stream and be able to watch your team. But since it's in Omaha, you go back to the house here. So again, good luck to Bellevue West as they continue their season, and Bearcats hoping to turn it around.
Another thing, Columbus is playing Lincoln High tonight, if my information is correct here. So right now, Columbus is playing Lincoln High, so that could be a good gauge of how we will be in 2 weeks. So two back-to-back opponents from them playing each other to us playing them.
Yeah, see, these are district games now. You know, beforehand you want to win, but you win and win in districts because first and second automatically go to state in district play. So you got to win.
Yep.
So we're in district play right now. We drop one, but we can't drop another. So, all right, for all of us here, Mitchell, finish us off. Take us out.
Thank you all for watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. From all of us here in the booth, we wish you a good night. Thanks for watching.